Hello there, my beautiful Taurus energies. Welcome back to my tarot nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone is doing wonderful and amazing at this time. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting my channel in the ways that you do. If you're new, welcome to the channel, friends. I do variety style readings, and everybody here is welcome, including cross watchers. So for this reading, I'm going to tap in to see where your person is at currently with their feelings and what their next moves are going to be towards you, the situation, or the relationship in whatever status it's in, okay? So for those of you that are new here, I do enjoy reading your comments. So always feel free to let me know how you're doing. Also, like I said, this is a safe space, so keep yourselves, be mindful of each other's feelings, especially if people want to share something. Be very supportive and encouraging. And all my readings are general, of course, so if they don't resonate, which is fine because it's very general, check your other placements as well, okay? I always start my readings by delivering a message to you specifically from the universe and your guides, and I will always close the reading with an equally message directed to you, message of love and healing, okay? And in between is where we have fun with the tarot and the oracle cards. Alright, so the first message I'm going to pull is a message directly for you from your guides. It's a spirit message for you, something to focus on, pay attention to, or look forward to, or leave behind. Alright, and Spirit wants you to know that you need to be grounding yourself at this time. Being distracted, unfocused, and tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Alright, now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Right, so if somebody here could be taking a lot of your time, your energy, driving you insane. Something in your life is just kind of a little chaotic right now, and maybe you're just not feeling like you can have a grasp on something. It's a quick, nice nudge and reminder from the universe to kind of center yourself, ground yourself in the best way that you can, in the method that works for you, okay? And pay attention to yourself. And I really also want to take it a step further and say, love yourself a little bit more. And if you're hurting over somebody right now or over something, and, redirect that towards yourself and turn it into a positive energy, and then fill your capacity, like fill your tree of life, grow yourself, nourish yourself. All right, because sometimes we can be around energy vampires or energies in general that don't necessarily align with us well, and it can cause like a frequency disruption. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, shuffle. So the next message I'm going to pull for you is just a romance message from your romance angels here. Something, again, to either look forward to, pay attention to, or think on. We have trust, okay? So we have trust is showing up here. There's a situation that's calling for you to have faith, okay? So trust in yourself, most importantly, of course, and then trust in the universe. Excuse me. Work with your intuition here. For those of you that have been pulling away or allowing, everybody to tug at you and kind of distract you and misalign you, turn back to yourself, trust yourself, listen to what your inner gut is telling you and act on that, or at least pay attention to it and start thinking about it, okay? So there could be a situation here that's very important where you're either the trust needs to be there or the trust really needs to be earned, all right? So don't just trust or give your trust. All right? I'm not telling you what to do, but it's kind of something, especially when it comes to romance here. You're not wanting to be played, right? Nobody wants to get played. So, okay, my beautiful Taurus, we're going to check in now with your person, and this reading will be all about them from here on out. If you show up, of course, I will point you out. But we'll see what's going on with them. So, cross watcher, we're about to check in with you here. Alright. But the reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. Alright. Taurus, cross watchers. Alright. Ace of Pentacles to open the card reading here. Wow, okay. King of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles already. Nice. Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of... Okay, nice. We're about to get serious here in a minute. The Two of Swords. And the Two of Pentacles. So we have a Pentacles and Swords reading, y'all. This is... okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, you do get me, the tarot reader that's gonna giggle and laugh and be quirky and weird and awkward, and I love myself and the way I show up, so I hope you giggled with me, because, I mean, tell me this isn't wild. Alright, well, the Ace of Pentacles here, what's on their mind? Okay. What are they feeling? What are they sensing? What are they thinking about? I feel like there's a person here who is very prosperous and very abundant. I feel like what's on their mind here is they want to establish some form of stable foundation of some sort, or at least bring forward some aspect that will allow for stability. I feel like somebody here is really going through an emotional experience here, and I feel like, you know, they're capable to offer everything or be willing to give what they have, and I feel like they want to approach in that way. I feel like this is somebody here that really wants to invest in themselves to be a better person, so that it can be a better provider. Okay. So I do feel like they do see the green, you know, the green flourishing and everything, so they have what it takes. Okay, but maybe they have not applied themselves in the past, or maybe they've been a little kind of what is it called, riding the wave till, you know, it's important. Like sometimes when people say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I feel like right now in their mind, they want to make sure that they're capable or able to deliver, or, you know, bring something to the table overall to the relationship. Okay, they want they want to secure a time here where things are very abundant for you and for them. Some of you, they may be they may be wanting to gift you here, okay, something. They may be wanting to really bring you like a strong offer where it feels like it is a gift, okay? Maybe this person seeing you struggling with life, or some things going on for you. Maybe it's not about you and them with the grounding. Maybe you're just really struggling. And I feel like this energy really kind of wants to bring something forward, okay? And I feel like in a sense, it feels like maybe the universe is actually going to be off, like it's more of a gift also from the universe. And this whole trust here, I feel like for a lot of you, having faith, the message may be to have faith, okay? I also feel like, you know, you can't just trust anything and anyone, but it does feel like, you know, the angels are by your side, and I feel like they want you to be with the right person, or that they want you to realize you might be around the right person. Okay, so somebody here is really, there's a lot of pentacles, and sure, there's swords, right? But I feel like in my mind, in my heart, strongly, like these pentacles are more about the solution versus the problem. Sure, the swords could be about the problem, but the swords could be like life, okay, life issues. Now here we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which was kind of like the overall vibe for the both of you. And Taurus, you're showing up, you know, it's a Taurus card. Feels like, you know, there could be some things that are not being shared, or some secrets, or somebody's just not wanting to, you know, kind of admit or confess to something for whatever the reasons are. It doesn't have to be negative. I don't see any. I do feel like there's obviously an interference at play, but I don't see like an energy where it's like a third party. If anything here, there's just a lot of work, and I feel like a lot of you are in a very giving place. I feel like they think that you give too much, but you're a very selfless person, so they see you in that light. For some of you, they care about you. Others of you, I feel like, they realize for a lot of you that you could have probably, done a lot on your own in life. And I feel like this person really wants to be in your life as also a support. Maybe you're not, like, allowing it for right now, or maybe you're not okay with that kind of, based on values or whatever. But I mean, that's what I'm vibing with here, you guys. Honestly, I feel like there's just like a lot, like you've accomplished so much. You're very, very treasured. You're like looked upon as a strong person. You've come from a tough place and built up. So I feel like you're around an energy here, Taurus, that actually respects that about you. But I feel like they want to offer you something or bring you comfort. Perhaps in the past here, you know, they may not have been their best selves towards you themselves. Maybe, and then this is a Gemini card, but it's a Taurus bound energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, truth and trust could have been problematic at some point. But it's not because it's been you're doing it to one another. It's because of what's been done to you guys separately from perhaps hurtful, previous relationships that have been hurtful, or have kind of been traumatic to a point, or kind of healing from like pain, right? So a lot of you here, I feel like their biggest fear is that sometimes you may like think that they're not being honest or being truthful about something. Okay, I do feel like this person may have in the past spoken in half truths or not been honest, but it wasn't intentional. I really don't think it was intentional. If anything, it's probably their own personality and character, but I feel like they're realizing, you're more important to them here over what it is. Like, so it's not like they're trying to change who they are or compromise, but they're willing to see through things because this person thinks with a very focused mind. Okay, so like they work with their heart, but they really are logical, and Geminis are very, very logical energy as well. But they come through like a mental strategic approach. So they're not like, again, they're not overly emotional about stuff. They're very kind of matter of fact sometimes. Okay, so I feel like they're really their fear is also like their desire. They want to kind of, be honest and speak the truth and kind of keep communication open, but to some degree, they're also kind of, not wanting to kind of come across as like manipulative or sometimes narrow-minded, which they can come across like that sometimes. Okay, and I feel like they worry about that, or at least that's kind of like one of the things that kind of puts them in a corner, because they don't want you to see them in a certain way, perhaps after something may have happened, or maybe recently you could have come experienced some type of argument or problem, recently, and things are healing. So this person really does care enough to want to make sure that they're not gonna put you in they don't want problems at all, actually, and they can actually they're good at making sure that problems won't exist. This is not somebody that makes repeat mistakes on purpose. It's just not who they are. So they're not gonna keep, but they do want to have something with you here. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, strong Capricorn energy showing up. Earth signs all over this reading. Earth and air, earth and air. And I feel like they do know what they want, and they're very abundant in it, and they want to bring it. I feel like they want to be in a place where, the trustworthiness is super important to them, and they want that. They want to earn your trust. They will literally shower you with whatever you want, and I'm not just saying materialistically. Like, they get it, but they want your trust. They want to earn your trust for some reason, but they also want to work for it, and they don't mind working for it, and they have a lot of tools. So I feel like you're in a very mature relationship here, Taurus, or with somebody here knows what they want. So I don't see playing. I don't see games. I don't see any of that at all, actually. There's a strong tendency here sometimes to be very stubborn. So, if it feels like sometimes they're distracted or their time away can kind of cause you to worry, or perhaps maybe feel like trust is just really so hard to build, jealousy or just insecurities, which is fine. This person has no intentions to play games, okay? So if it felt like in the past that things were secretive or keeping secrets, it could have just been like a part of opening up or growing to trust or be able to open to you. But it's not, it wasn't designed, or I don't feel like their intentions or their motives has been to kind of deceive. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, all right? I mean, Taurus again, right? Taurus, this person really wants to walk towards you and offer you something here, but they're very guarded, okay? They don't want to do something where, you know, it may end up backfiring or kind of put you in a predicament of some sort. I feel like this is somebody that is very, very patient and stable, but they're very cautious. And I think they're going to advance towards you with an important message, have a conversation about something important. I mean, we have the best of the pentacles are on the floor. You know, if it's not Taurus, it's just the highest types of pentacles are here. And I feel like there's somebody that, you know, isn't the type that wants to waste time or waste your time. Okay, this is somebody that really wants to grow something. This is somebody that could be in a very positive profession of some sort. Somebody that, I don't want to just say therapist, but they could literally be like somebody where they're a good listener. They're great at problem solving in their career, HR, management, something that deals with complaints. I don't know, whatever it is. That's where their patience and capacity comes from. It's not to kind of, if you ever feel like, for example, you're kind of maybe not as giving to them as they may be to you, they don't see it that way. I feel like you're with an energy that actually, I mean, let me know in the comments what's going on, but this is somebody that does not mind growing with you. They want something here. Okay, and they're very patient. I don't know, they're coming across as patient. But they're going to move towards you quickly here. So I feel like they want to make you a grand offer. So if you guys have not evolved into this relationship yet, maybe some eggshells, maybe you're going through your own issues and they're very, you know, mindful of that. They're going to come forward to kind of bring something new to the relationship and to also perhaps take you out of the struggles that you've been going through. They really understand that. It's just what I'm getting. All right. Something here that's hidden, you know, we do have Libra and Virgo energy showing up. I feel like this is somebody sometimes that perhaps can be influenced by the people, not because it's the Queen of Swords, but because they're very directional. Okay, so we have the King and Queen, so they can kind of go back and forth with both energies. And I feel like this is somebody that is a very decisive energy and they're very brutally honest. So when they talk to you, and then if at any point in time they come across like they're, you know, being sharp or inconsiderate, it's not, again, I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's part of like their design, who they are. But we do have two queens here. So I feel like this is somebody perhaps that does not want you to compete, or they don't want to compete, or they're not interested in any kind of interference. Maybe you have somebody in your life right now that's still pulling you away, ungrounding you, causing you problems, and I feel like this person is not like okay with that. Okay, so if you're dealing with some type of a karmic, for example, or something that you're still wanting to heal from, but this is somebody that's important to you, this person does not want that interference to take over. Okay, it almost feels like, it's like sometimes I feel like maybe they worry that, you know, you're trying to sabotage the relationship. But that's just what I'm getting. I could be wrong, and that's fine. I'm not doubting myself. I'm just saying I'm not trying to make it one way. It could be in many ways, but ultimately, this is somebody that prefers clarity and truth and honesty. So I feel like if they come talk to you about anything, they're going to be very, like, brutally honest about maybe the things you need to cut out of your life, or maybe the things that you need to kind of, you know, to help you, of course. Not to tell you what to do, but to help you. But if that's part of their job, for you, you may be thinking, well, I'm not one of your projects, and I don't think that's it at all. I think truly the universe, because of his or her background, perhaps is aligning you with somebody like that. Trust the universe. Have faith, okay? Two of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you, this person really wants to make sure that if anything that they've done that has brought you concern, whether they've withheld secrets, or whether they've acted unfairly, or whether they've been like kind of guarded or blocking intimacy, I feel like they want you to kind of know that it doesn't really have much to do with you either. And like I said, I feel like both of you are coming from experiences where, you know, you've had your own pain from the past. And I feel like this person here really, really wants to actually compromise, all right? But there's some blockages, and somebody here may not be honest about some things just yet, or interested in opening up. And there could be that fear in the connection right now that's kind of holding things in a suspended state. Because what if they find out this? What if you find out that? I don't know who is holding it, and if you each have your own. So there could be something deeper, like within yourselves, that still hasn't come to the top yet. And that could be causing issues, or kind of making the other person feel like, something maybe one-sided. But like I said, I personally feel like a lot of this has to do with just being kind of like the communication needs to be clear, or, kind of focused. But there's some insecurities here that are showing up, and I feel like they have insecurities, and I feel like you're asking the question, should you let them in? And they're asking, well, I want to let them in, should I let them in? And they're taking a risk. So there's a lot of stuff here, and I feel like maybe because there's so many swords on the side, it could be just heavy on the fact that, truth is seriously something that they cherish or value. So they're, it feels like it's a one-sided thing, but everything here deals around communicating, being formal, being direct, being honest. All right, focused with the head, being, like direct, right? Forward direction. It's constant. And I feel like maybe they want to confess something to you. Maybe they want to come through forward and just let you know something. I don't know. I don't feel like they need to admit something, but they may share something. All right. Maybe it's important for something to kind of break those walls a little bit, open up. Okay, but this person is ready to kind of put themselves in that place. I mean, it's just what I'm getting. Okay. Two of Pentacles. I think their next moves here, it's gonna about making a choice. For a lot of you, this person really wants to decide, wants a decision to be made of where things are going to be for you and them. But ultimately, I feel like, if this, like I said, this person may be juggling, but it's likely work and a profession, something important that they do. And I feel like their next moves here, they want to prioritize things. I feel like they want to come forward to an offer, make you the priority, bring the relationship front and center, have an understanding, have a plan. Likely because there's a lot of earth here, there's a lot of structure and discipline taking place. They could be living a structured, like, again, career, life, or something. So this person needs to know how to juggle it all, okay? And they're not juggling on the outside. They're not going to want to go play with somebody else if you're not available. It's not about that. But this is somebody that wants to know where things are. There could be a distance between the two of you. They may want to travel to see you. They need to have a plan, an idea. You all could still be talking, like, through DMs and phone calls and texts, but not see each other as much. Whatever it is, this person's going to want an answer. So they want you to decide, I think, more than anything, what it is that you want. I definitely want to grow something here with you. I feel like the desire to have something strengthen and expand is there. They have the work. We go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, all right? So I don't see things as something, they're very optimistic about it. If anything, I feel like they're jovial. I don't know if people use the word anymore, but it's just a good time. And they're good at what they do, okay? But listen, the entire reading, we didn't see third parties. We didn't see cheating. If anything, there could be interferences, okay? Past karmas, energies of that sort. People, like, really needing to kind of stand their ground and be firm about stuff. But this juggling here isn't that is at all either. It's more like, look, we have two of swords, Two of Pentacles. The fairness is meant to be there. We need to be open and honest. We need to have whatever secrets we are wanting to share or let it out, whatever. We need to decide if we're going to be together, if this is going to work out. I don't mind traveling. I don't mind doing what it takes. I have what it takes to support, to sustain. I can juggle. I can balance. I am awesome. Taurus, what do you want from me? Or do you want me? Would you be interested in me? Can we take this to the next level? I'd like to be with you. I'd like to give you the world. I don't know, Taurus. I feel like this person really is kind of focused on you right now. You are a part of their priority list, and you're on the top of it, even if you don't know what you want just yet, because you could be going through some healing. All right. Now, I don't feel like they're coming from a place where they're miserable and pathetic, and they're, like, sad about it, and they're, like, annoying you. No, this is somebody that's very, again, very, very upstanding, very good energy. Okay. It's just, there's been something that's happened with you, or, like, again, it's just from the past or something, and just something is holding you back a little bit. But they recognize, you're an awesome person. All right. And this card, the Seven of Pentacles, is also a card of faith. Faith that things will grow, things will evolve. All right. And that's what they want. They want to have that faith too. They really do. All right. So I know I crossed the line with you. It's one of the oracles that showed up. I'm going to put that here. All right. Yeah. Something could have literally happened that maybe set you back a couple of steps because now you felt a little guarded, or you have to watch yourself a little bit more differently. And this is somebody that's wanting to assure you. It's not just that it's not who they are, but that's not what they're about, like in general. Okay, so whatever it is that they may have said or done to hurt you or make you question some things, they realize that. I felt that up here. They wanted to offer something to kind of, build, okay, to build something here, to invest, all right, to invest, grow into themselves. They're going through an emotional experience of some sort, because I mean we have the queens and the kings here. Like, I can't, that's wild. All right, forgiveness, okay. I'm struggling to get over the past. I feel like this is something that you're both dealing with. I feel like you're both struggling in your own ways, and I feel like if this person maybe had you question their trust, they really are going to do everything in their power for you to trust them. So it's not going to be for them that this is worth it. I was going to say easy, but it's worth it. It's worth trying. Okay. All right. Yeah. Look at that. We have regret. Okay. So that could have, again, something here could have definitely told you to take a few steps back, and they're wanting to bring you a reassurance. All right. So Taurus, let me know if you enjoyed this reading. And again, thank you so much for your time. I sincerely appreciate it. If you have not done so, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, also share with your friends. I don't know if you want. Definitely let me know in the comments how you're doing. Or you can type this word in the comments and let me know you stayed with me till the very end. This is your self-love, self-healing message. All right. I love you all so much. Your word is intuition. Wow. Tell me I didn't talk to you about intuition in the very beginning. Having faith, okay, grounding yourself, listening to yourself, trusting your intuition. We talked about that. We have intuition. Type that in the comments if you want to claim the reading. If you want to let me know you stayed with me till the very end. Or if you want to say, what's up, girl? You called it. I'm just kidding. All right, my beautiful Taurus, your message is intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards your light. Sincerely listen to it. Love you all. See you next one. Bye-bye.